sink. Finally, someplace I found peace in the dark of night. Tabletops, counters in the early hours, stone cold inside. Banging drops, dancers, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street lights call. We wander all alone, but we can't deny we are the street light people. Chasing whatever kills. For so long I forgot how it feels in the dark of night. Tabletops, counters in the early hours, stone cold inside. Banging drops, dancers, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street lights call. We wander all alone, but we can't deny we
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Meta HSC Rocket League. This is the state playoffs. Of course, it's going to be SBC going up against Impulse. I am NZ, and I am joined by none other today, Chris the Average.
Thank you, NZ. And yes, we are into the state playoff. We're into the semi-final stage to kick things off. Obviously, we saw the New Zealanders earlier today, where I believe it was MRLC taking the victory there, 3-0.
Yeah, that was correct. MRLC will play off to the grand finals for that New Zealand region for that one, but we're going to focus. Exactly, we're going to focus on Victoria today as we head on into the first game. Of course, guys, this is a best of 5 series for this one, other than the other games that we play in a best of 3. But we're going to kick it off with Cyclone with control of the ball as we see the Impulse boys now just playing on for this one as Scout. Now he's going to put that one back down, and he does get defended away there. And it'll look like it'll be Ovi. He's going to play up for this one, has it high up in the air, and he follows this one down as well. Nearly gets bumped out of the way there. Cyclone will try and put this one in the attack as he puts this one in front of the net. Is a teammate there to cross it over, but no, he's not. He's able to put it down to the side, get blocked away. Back into the center field here, and a touch comes out, I believe, by Ovi. Oh, it's Scout, and Scout puts that one in. It's 1-0 there in the favor of the Impulse? No, SBC.
Yeah, good start there for SBC. Obviously, Scout definitely one of the better plays we've seen so far. I mean, if you get an ESL monthly elite tag, you must be doing something right, surely. But yeah, that was a beautiful goal there. Just sends us up as he quickly finds himself a second. And I want to see the replay because that was just like that. So here we go. Oh, it was just lined up for him.
Straight off that kickoff as unfortunate touch there from, I believe, Ovi. He did try to go for that one as well, but Scout just took that one away and nailed it right down the center of the net. Picking their second goal up there, but we see a touch there coming out from Scout, and this is going to be set up on the backboard here as well. Ovi will be there in position, but he'll retreat back for that one, but a touch does come out by Cyclone, and a nice defensive play there by Jamo as now Scout putting one back onto the net and defended away again by Lion Mane as they put one, but one's going to go back up in the air. Ovi will be retreating back for that one. He'll come back for the defensive play. He'll wait for this one to come around as Lion Mane will put that one down to the net, and a shot comes out, but it does miss. Lion Mane, Ovi fights for the ball here. Ovi with control of the ball. Hells does get a defensive shot away, puts it down to the left side.
Yeah, puts it down into the left side here as Pulse is slowly starting to get into the game. They're doing well as well, but the story so far is just Scout. He is performing out of his mind, and it might seem like a one-man band, but we're seeing Ovi as well doing a lot of good centering shots. So it's definitely a good start here for both teams so far, but it's going to be SBC with that early advantage.
SBC strong on their defense as well, not letting a goal escape down for the Impulse here, but we do see an open net there. There is going to be one player back, but Jamo will be able to defend that one away, and it'll be in the hands of Lion Mane. Hell's there as well. He's able to pass it off down to Lion Mane. He'll wait for that one. A missed touch comes out. Jamo now with the ball. Waits for that, but does get a touch off the side there on there. Hells is there, but does get defended away by Scout. Now it's up, and it'll be Ovi that's going to be able to set this one for his teammate. Ovi's there to play it for himself. It's up high in the center of the net, and the dot shot comes out, but it's going to be missed there. Unfortunate play, but Ovi will sit back for the defensive play to be able to take this one back down onto the attacking side. Let's see, Ovi is going to take a look for this one, but does set it back in towards the midfield.
Get into the midfield here, but no one else from SBC could save that there. Here is open goal, Scout. Oh, that could have been disastrous, but a clutch demolition there from Ovi just saves it.
Ovi getting a nice little demolition there as now we wait for Hells to get a touch on that one. He'll wait for the ball, but a teammate comes up for that too. Now Ovi putting this one back down. He's going to go for that one. Not a lot of burst, but just a little bit of ball control there. As Scout will sit back up for this. Got to get the shot. He's on target as well. It's up on the cross now, but no. Hells is going to defend that one away, but he'll chase this one down as well, putting the attack back on for Impulse. It's in front of the net there. No players in sight for that one, but Scout will just have to play that one along the side.
Yeah, and I was going to say before, the defensive game from both teams has been so strong, especially at the box. It's been so hard to get a good, clean shot, or even just hoping for a shot, but Hells goes in, but just can't connect. But Jammer on the cover-up, but Ovi steals it away.
Scout now with possession of the ball again. Not that much boost in his hand, but has that ball control as well. As we see Lion Mane now, he's going to wait for that one. As Cyclone is able to take that challenge away, put it on the net. It's open here, but no, he's going to get defended away there, but he's going to go try and put the attack on here. Cyclone will reach it back for that one. Scout is up for it, does get the shot off the crossbar up in the air. Hits the top post as he's going to go down for that one. It looks like Lion Mane, but Hells will chase that one, does get a mistouch for that, and it looks like Cyclone will have control of the ball.
Yeah, he will have some control here as OV does get another demolition, but he's turning the ball up once again. Here's Scout going for it, but is unable to connect shot. And this is the thing here with SBC. Most of their attacking prowess, especially their shots on goal, has come from Scout. OV and Cyclone haven't really been as proficient in front of the net, but their defense and their midfield work has definitely been quite a sight to be seen.
This is what Impulse needs. They need that good team play sequence to be able to take this one. As you see, Jamo now, he's going to try and get a defensive play on that one, but Cyclone will miss out on that challenge. As you see Cyclone, he's going to try and chase this one back down towards his net. Players down there to defend that one away. It's going to be Scout over the top ahead of Lion Mane. But here comes Ovi. He goes for the defensive play, attacking play. He'll wait for this one. He's going to wait around for it as well. It's going to be a net there, but it does get defended by Lion Mane. Now Lion Mane will chase that one, but Scout answers back to that one with a touch on the side. It'll get flicked over, but Cyclone off the wall sends it to the midfield back left. As we now see, it's going to be Hells as he'll take that one. He's going to go up for it as well. He's able to touch that one away. Scout will chase this one back into that one. He's back. As you see Scout now, quick on the counter attack here, and the play does come out. But Lion Mane able to wait for this one as he waits to touch the ground as well. Does get it defended away there. It looks like it's going to be Ovi to try and push that one back. And Lion Mane doing all he can for his team here for Impulse to try and get a goal. At least 10 seconds left on that clock with Scout defending it away. A touch does come out. Are they going to get a goal here? It's in front of the net, and they might get one here, but they're going to misplay it. And SBC will pick up that first game of the best of 5.
Props to both teams. That was definitely one of the most competitive games we've seen on stream so far this season, but SBC just getting a bit more luck over Impulse, and they'll pick up the 2-0 victory to kick things off here in game 1. But I want to point out the defense on both teams. As I said during the game, that was some strong defense from pretty much everyone in the game. It's just that attack, especially from Overy and Cyclone, it's not that strong. And that could be the crucial factor because we saw Scout going for a lot of shots. You see there, he took the outright majority in his team, 5 shots compared to Ovi's 2. And that could be an issue, especially as we head on into the later game where Impulse starts to learn the SBC tactics. If they can shut down Scout, it's going to fall onto Overy and Cyclone to try and score goals. The question is, can they do it? Well, we just have to wait and see.
SBC had that advantage in that first game. Always going up high for those aerials. Impulse, unfortunately, lacking a little bit in their aerials there. But, I mean, we don't know what's to come in this second game. Of course, like we say, it's a best-of-5 series. Nothing like the best-of-3 series that we've seen all season long. We come push out into, obviously, these state playoffs. And, you know, these two teams just want to see it out. And they both want to go to Melbourne and play at that LAN event, Chris.
Yeah, they want to be there next Sunday where there's a ticket to the national stage and possibly even the Melbourne Esports Open up for grabs there. And well, both teams are putting in a strong case right here as we enter game 2.
Want to start here in game number 2 in this best-of-5 series. Impulse Hells is going to be in possession of the ball here. There will be an open net, but a player to take that one away. It's going to be Scout. Hells will be able to chase that ball down, and Scout able to get a touch for that one as well. But Jules now here does sub in on this one as well. Cyclone, he's going to wait for that ball, try and play it back. He's going to shadow it away, but he does get a touch and a nice defensive play here. And could he get the touch for the net as well? It is down the side of the net there, but Hells will get bumped out the way. And it looks like Lion Mane will be able to push that one forward too. As Hells now, blocking that shot. A nice clean defensive play there from Hells, but Lion Mane will sit back in net here. Does wait for that one. It's going to go over the top of the crossboard here, but Hells will be able to defend that shot as well. He does get the shot here, and there is a net waiting down, a play in the net there. It's going to be Cyclone as he pushes that one back down into the blue half.
He pushes back into the blue half where the ball has been for the majority of this game too so far. It's only really been great defensive plays here from Impulse to keep the score at 0-0, but there's no real attack here early on, but as this game progresses, we'll probably see him get out of their shell and into the opposition's half.
Lion Mane trying to start the attack for his team as he pushes it down to the side there. Impulse Hells to try and finish it off. Sets his team up. Here it's open up. Misplayed that one, and unfortunately Hells is not able to get a touch to that. Neither is his teammate, but he will retreat back for another second go. But Cyclone and his team Scout will be able to push that one away into the midfield. Scout now with possession of the ball. Ovi there waiting for the pass. It's up, but unfortunately defended away by our line mate.
Yeah, Scout, nice little shot there, but 2 players in the net. It was going to be a hard one to try and solo that one in. Just couldn't do it. But the ball still in the attacking third here for SBC, as Impulse able to just get into the midfield. But as I'm saying, it's really been a great defense from both teams that has kept this game so far in nil-all position.
Ovi was able to break past one defender, but not the second. And this one's going to be set up for him, and he's off the ceiling, and now he hits it, and Scout will get the first goal for SBC with the nice clean ceiling shot. As you see Scout go up and just floats on down and puts that one direct into that net.
And that is a beautiful piece of ceiling work there from Scout. He's already got 3 goals in the series so far. He has 100% of it here as Impulse, or Hells that is, able to get the save here early, but that's what I was saying is, oh, it's just happened again.
Scout will put one back in the net as Impulse. Hells will go for that first save, cleans that one up, but unfortunately not being able to get there back for that second save, and Scout will pop it off the bonnet.
Cyclone really got unlucky there. That should have been a goal for him, but just off the net. Luckily, though, Scout able to follow it up. He finds himself at 4 goals for the series, while his team 2-0 once again in the lead. And it's actually interesting that that's another goal pretty much conceded off the kickoff, as there's a 3rd goal conceded off the kickoff as well, and Scout's already got a hat trick.
Chris, we need to talk about Scout here. This is his 3rd goal for this game, I believe. I think he's up to his 6th goal for the season, but sorry, 5th goal for this series here, and he's just popping off for the SBC team. You know, they look really strong coming into this as well, and they're not allowing Impulse to get by.
If that was Scout in his warm-up phase in the first map or the first game, by God, I do not want to see him when he gets the full power, because he is dominating right now. He is proving to be the clutch player. And I mean, over in Cyclone are doing
Hold that thought there. We've got an open net coming up, but unfortunately Hell's not able to connect with that one. I apologize, Chris, but that could have been Impulse's first goal. They had that opportunity, but not being able to put that one away.
Oh, Ovi actually blocks it for Scout as well, but yeah, as I was saying, Ovi and Cyclone doing a lot of work, but it's just been the Scout show left, right, and center. He is doing everything and then some more. This man, he's already on target for MVP in this series, and you never know, he might even be MVP of Victoria at this rate.
Puts one back for Lion Mave just to save, and another one goes up, and Lion Mave tries to put that one away as well, but they set it back up for them. Scout again, here we go for the double touch, and he's gonna get it, but it puts it back onto the right side of the net, and his teammate's gonna be there to put it away, and it's on the net. Can they get it in? They're able to eventually get that one in, and Obi will take that one for the team, as Scout will set it up, and it's all Scout's show and Obi to finish it.
A scattered play there from both teams, really. That ball just hanging around the line for a good 5 seconds, but Ovi eventually able to find the net, able to finally get the first goal that has not come from Scout. But unfortunately for Impulse, they're still 4-0 behind, but that might be 4-1 as Hells finally get to consolation.
Impulse able to pick one up here. Hells did go for the shot, fakes him out there by taking that flip in there, and just puts that one straight into that left side of the net.
Yeah, that was a very easy goal, all things considered, but that's another goal conceded off the kickoff as well. Definitely both teams might have to look into that heading into next week, as the ball goes straight towards the net, but is easily shrugged off there by Cyclone.
Look at the way that Scout is playing here at his home in his comfy seats. I wonder what he's going to be like on that stage when it comes to LAN, if the SBC boys make it to LAN. But I would hate to see what Scout can do if this is how he plays genuinely when he's at home, as he pushes this one down, and it's going to be that open net there, but unfortunately it does get taken, and it's going to be defended away. Lion Main now with the possession of the ball, puts it over. He's going to go and go off the wall for this one, tries to get the pinch, is able to as well. It is put sideways there, but Cyclone will be able to try and follow this one from his teammate, get the pass up, and he is able to get a touch there as well. The Hells is going to be back for this one, but Cyclone tries to get it off the wall, does miss shot, but Scout will come in for that one, and a play comes out, but unfortunately Obi not being able to finish it for Hells. Now he's going to try and push it back down towards that side. He's able to get the pinch. Now they need to rush down. This is Impulse's goal. They can pick this one up. There is a player in the net. It does get shot back down towards that blue side.
That could have been a very disastrous double commit there, but luckily Scout able to just get the ball before Ovi can get into contact. As Impulse go for it again, it's open goal, but doesn't really matter as the ball's already into midfield.
a play there could have been made from Impulse picking up their second goal. Not that it would do much for them with only 15 seconds left on the clock, but they're going to try and go for another one as well here. As we see, Lion Man will retreat back for the pass. It is in the midfield. He does try and go for it, but it is scooped away. And this one could be on net here from Scout, and it does get defended by Lion Man. Well constructed defensive shot there from Lion Man, and puts it back onto that left side, but nothing to say because SBC have answered back to game number 1 and taken game number 2 as well.
And as I said, this is the Scout show without a single doubt. It's just been so goddamn dominant for him. I mean, look at that. He's almost at 700 on score. He's converted 50% of his shots. I know he's had a few more, but still, that is an impressive hit rate, if I do say so myself. And then the rest of his team doing well as well, especially in the defensive department. But yeah, SBC, they are just, it's a Scout show. Another way to put it. Meanwhile, for Impulse, I mean, I'm not faulting them at all. They're actually playing a really good game, but Scout is just on another level.
Let's talk about Impulse here as we head on into that third game, of course. SBC only needing this one to head into the Melbourne finals. That will be hosted not next Sunday, the Sunday after. But Chris, let's talk about Impulse. For them to get back into this game, they need to come back with at least another win here. Well, they need to win this game in order to come back and try to defend their spot for Melbourne. Otherwise, I mean, if SBC take this one, we all know they're going to the main stage.
Yeah, Impulse are definitely doing a good job. I mean, a lot of the defensive plays have actually been successful, but the problem is just trying to contain Scout has been so goddamn hard for him here. As we are about to get into game 3, but we nearly had 4 players in the server there, but it doesn't matter as we are all but ready to get into game 3.
Play there from Lion May, straight down there. Scout will defend that one away. Up high, does bounce for Scout as well. He's able to get a touch, but not far away from that left-hand side of the net. A bit of a flip maneuver there, but we'll wait for that one to be put back down. And it's going to be Impulse here, Jamo. Can he get the shot? It's not on net. It's going to go wide, but he sets his team back up here in front of their net. It's on, and a nice defensive play there by Cyclones. He puts that one back, and back onto the blue net now, and a player. But Jamo able to take that one. Open net here for Jules. He's up and he's down. Is he in? He is! It's Hells, I believe. He's going to pick up the first goal for Impulse, and they are back on the board, Chris, and they are alive.
He gives himself a 1-2 to himself, and that was a beautiful play there from Hells. Goes up, folds the ball, gets that secondary touch to put it into the top corner. And yeah, Impulse, they decide to go on the attack early in game 3, and it works like a charm. Scout could not do anything there, or no one else could really for SBC, as Impulse has their first lead in this entire series.
Maybe Impulse heard me on this one as we see Cyclone go for that shot, but unfortunately misplay on there. Lineman put that one down the side, I believe, as Ovi now will wait in the midfield for this one. I believe it's going to be Hells in possession of the ball. Scout there as well. This is the evil guy, and he's trying to convert it, but Scout will do the back as well, and now it needs to be defended away, up in front of the net, and Scout will take the shot and even it up. It's 3 minutes and 58 seconds left, Chris, and now it's 1-1.
1-1 here as well. Look at this play. Also good defensive play from Jamo, but Scout with the follow-up. Lineman just not in position to recover that defense, and we're back tied up here at 1-1.
Shotgun comes out from Cyclone down towards that left side. Hells will follow that one up, trying to get a pitch, but not able to square that one towards Scout. The deadly man is up himself. He puts it up on the net. The double touch is real. Tries to convert it, but not able to. Ovi will put that one too high and bounce on the net now. No one back in the net here. Does get touched, and it's Hells back on the net. There's no one back. It's an open net. A bit of save comes out from Hells on the side post. But Cyclone puts this one high up for his teammate, and a play comes back out. A double touch could have got that goal in, but we see Lion Bay now with possession of the ball. Jamo as well will have to go for this. No, Boost picks up some. No, does miss that boost pad. Unfortunate play for there. Does get demoed. That's 2 demos taken away. Scout now with possession of the ball. Does get blocked out. Put back on that right side. I believe both double commit up as well. And a double touch comes out, and in it goes. No, it's going to get squared away, but to finish it up, Jamo will take that one, and they are now 2-1 in game number 3, Chris. Are we going to see game number 4 happen?
I definitely want to, because Impulse has finally turned up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but was there a substitution there with Lionheart and Jules?
There possibly was, I believe. Maybe.
Yeah,
there possibly was.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, Jules were in the first 2 games, so they've gone for the sub in game 3. and it's working a charm here. Jules is doing a lot of work, but getting Lionheart in, that ball's being a bit more fluid, moving up into the attacking third, and it's working for him here because they've got the lead, and they might be looking to extend it. No, Ovi able to just shrug it away.
But Hells will have possession of the ball here, not able to get past one defender there, but it does get put up high onto the side of the net. Player comes in and it does get blocked away, but Scout will be there, the deadly man himself, as it goes up on the board. Hells is able to get that one, and he's able to defend it away. Now possession of the ball here from Ovi as he does take that one into the midfield. Scout again back with possession of the ball. Hells will put it back. It's going to go down towards the mid, up high onto the net. Not a player in sight, but Linemane not being able to push that one towards that defense. Oh no! And false play there coming out from Linemane, nearly own goaling it. Scout with possession of the ball passes it off to a teammate, and then Jamo getting demoed away there. As we see Ovi now with possession of that ball as well, and a shot comes out. Scout puts it straight dead center into the net, and unfortunate for Impulse there as they were playing really well and not being able to capitalize on that defensive play.
Yeah, that was just a minor brain fade there in the defensive department. They left the goal completely open, and Scout probably getting his easiest shot in this entire series so far, just has to plonk it in dead center, and that will be the one to tie us up at 2-2 once again. But let's actually talk about the attack for both teams for just a couple of moments, but actually let's hold that.
There was an open net there for at least 3 seconds, not an Impulse player in sight, but SBC could not capitalize. 3 shots came out there, Chris, and every shot did not capitalize on the net. I believe that SBC may be feeling the pressure here from Impulse. Impulse are showing that they are here, but hold that thought. Impulse Hells has a job to do, and he'll get it done as well as he defends that one away and pushes it down towards that orange net. A misplay there comes out from Cyclone. Will set the Impulse team up, but a touch comes out to square it away. Linemane possession of the ball, trying to set his teammate up here. It's on the net, and they get it in! Impulse will take the lead with a minute to go. And here comes Impulse again on the attack as Linemane will set his teammate up.
Linemane giving himself a 1-2 there, just plays out perfectly. Both plays from SBC, they're trying to defend it, but they only can move to the side, not forward. Perfectly set up there for Lionheart. And once again, they regain the lead here. But the minute to go, let's see if their defenses can hold as he goes for it. That's just a little bit too high.
A well-played constructive shot there by Hells, but Chris, this is the Victorian State playoffs that we are watching right now. Remember guys, the team that wins this will head into Melbourne for that LAN event. And as we see a shot there come out from Scout, he says too easy, I'll even it up. Let's make it 3-3 apiece. We're going to Melbourne, not you guys.
Yeah, they definitely want to try and make that Sunday here as, once again, another good shot there from Scout. It was perfectly set up for him. Impulse, we weren't expecting that shot as well. We just saw that car just stay on the ground, didn't even move up. It looked like it was in all of that shot, really. But now with 40 seconds remaining, they need to put on the afterburners here because, I mean, losing this series for EO, it's not bad because they've definitely done a lot of work here, but they want to try and extend the series for as long as they can here. That was very close to being a good shot.
As we see Impulse, we know that they can do it. Look at the way that they've been playing so far in this game. And Impulse Hells will be able to capitalize on this one. And a defensive play there from Scout. He's here, there, and everywhere. But Jamo will try and pick that one up and put it back towards the net. It's 3-3. We could be going into overtime here as it sends it all the way down. And Linemane's going to be there. He'll go up for this one as well. Puts it in the midfield, tries to get the pass off. But Cyclone will defend that one away. And we're going to see it hit the ground.
Yeah, we're into overtime here. Both teams just could not be separated in regulation. I mean, both teams performed amazingly as Ovi nearly got himself a nice little goal there off the kickoff, but it's not to be here as it looks like it is going to be SBC with the early pressure.
This is it, Chris. This is all it comes down to. This next goal could be the decider of who goes to that Melbourne LAN. Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday coming as we see Cyclone now getting a nice defensive play there. Is he able to put that ball away as well? He'll follow this one down, but Scout will be there up high. Runs out of burst, but does pick one up. It's going to be on the net here with Scout there as well. Does get a defender away. Scout now possession of the ball. Up in the air, puts it there for his teammate. What can they do? A misplay comes out, but a misplay from both sides as well. And a defensive shot up the top of the crossbar here. And they'll put it back down on the orange side.
That was amazing there from Jammer, just able to pop it up in front of his own goals. Luckily, his teammates all around him, but Cyclone just whipped a shot there. This game is getting very thrilling as Scout off the back bar. Can he do it? No, he can't.
Scout now picks up that boost, try and gets possession of the ball here. Will get it as well. He's going to bounce back for that one as well, but it does get popped over his head there. But Scout's teammates in the possession, and now it's going to be in the hands of the Impulse side. As Impulse Hales does get demoed there, unfortunate play there, and a pinch shot comes down, and this is on the net, and this is the way it comes. But Scout now will have to try and chase this one down as they push it down. Impulse want to get this goal. They want to end this and take it to the next game. Up high in the air here as we see Scout now, and he just tries to dribble this one down, tries to get it over one, and it's going to be back up here. Impulse Hales does get the shot, put it there for his teammate, but unfortunate play there, not being able to capitalize.
Yeah, just couldn't find the centering ball there. It will go wide, but still, that was a good bit of play here as the goal will be scored!
That is it, Chris. It is done. It is over. I believe SBC, we will see them at Melbourne on that grand final stage. Of course, we're not sure who they're going up against right now, but that has done it. 3-0, Chris, to SBC. And what an intense game. Game number 3 here was. They really picked it up, Impulse. And unfortunate for them, it would have been nice to see this go a little bit further, but they played exceptionally well. If you see Hell's score, they're picking it up at that very end. 5 shots, only capitalizing on the 1, but I guess SBC have just done enough.
They've done enough. That Scout scores the final goal. This man has been bloody bonkers this series. He scored 2 in the first game. He got himself a hat trick in the second, and he gets 4 goals. This man is definitely the MVP for this series by a country mile. But his teammates, a lot of good work in defense as well. But let's talk about Impulse, because they were the definition of valiant in defeat, especially with that change from Jules to line main. That nearly made the difference. That nearly gave him the edge over to extend the series, but it just didn't happen. I feel so sorry for Impulse. They couldn't bring out the series even more, because that was definitely a series that could have gone to 5, but unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles, and SBC will be heading to the Melbourne finals here for the Victoria region on Sunday next week.
Indeed they will, Chris. Guys, thank you very much for coming around to see the Victorian State playoffs. Of course, I'm going to be there on Sunday giving you that game casting coverage for that one as well. And I'll be joined with my co-caster at that time as well. But that is going to do it for us, Chris. What an intense series that was in that best of 5, of course. SBC will pick up that victory and head to Melbourne, guys. Thank you again for coming along. I am, of course, Enzi, joined today by my co-caster, Chris the Average.
See you guys.